you're going to hear about something. There's something coming out here with the Judgment and the Devil, especially. The sun is exposing something and shining light on someone and what was going on. I'm hearing behind your back in the dark. And this is not like a gossip hour with Missy. Maybe it's a little bit of Gossip Girl. I love Gossip Girl, but... But what this really is talking about is this is a spiritual enlightenment or a spiritual awakening energy. This could also have something to do with someone's shadow side, and it could be you, right? But this is somebody that we're seeing here. I'm hearing embracing their shadow side, and it's causing some sort of an awakening here. For some of you, this person feels like being with you or siding with you or like agreeing with you in some way is like of the devil. Now, this could be somebody who's like religious. This could also be somebody who's just like, maybe you're like into the occult. I mean, you're watching a tarot reading, right? Back when I was a Christian, this was looked at as literally like a mortal sin. Like, I had people emailing me back when I was a minister asking me if like tarot is wrong and like what's gonna happen to me. Am I gonna get demon possessed? Whatever, so this, you could be dealing with somebody that is religious, or this could just, I mean, there's still a stigma around this stuff today, right? Even though we're more like open-minded in today's world, it's still kind of like I told my dentist like a year ago or something, I was talking to my dentist about how I read tarot, and he was talking about this crazy experience that he had, and he's not religious or anything like that, when he was a kid and they took out the Ouija board, and it's like, that's what comes to mind when people think of witchy stuff, divination, tarot, even like astrology and stuff. Sometimes people are like, I don't know what all that's about, you know what I mean? So I'm picking up something like that here. I just keep hearing the word stigma. I'm also hearing sigma. So anyways, what I'm seeing here is like this person could have, because I'm really drawn to this group. Like, there's a lot of people in this card actually. Covered up all the bums and everything. For YouTube, of course. The other day, somebody was like, why don't you swear? And like, why do you cover the cards? Guys, because we gotta do it for the freaking censorship police. I would be out here just like flashing everybody if it were up to me, but anyways. Maybe not, but whatever. Revolution! But yeah, anyways. So what I'm seeing here, that could even be the energy where I feel like you're dealing with somebody that has like a group around them that looks at you as a devil. Remember, we had a reading recently that was called like This Person is a Demon. I don't necessarily think it's an overlap, I don't think, but I feel like there's a lot of projection going on here, because there could have even been like, I'm hearing miscommunication or misunderstanding. There could even be like a spiritual connection here between you and another person, but there's like a group that got in the middle of it. There's just a lot of projection. And I'm hearing protection. This is protected. Like, if this is a spiritual divine union for you, where it's like a romantic thing and it's not like family or friends, it's protected. I'm hearing in protection. I'm also hearing witness protection program. So for some of you, this person is going through an awakening. Like, they're getting in tune with their shadow side, with the devil. There's a couple things coming through here. It's like there's a group that could be convincing this person or attempting to convince this person that you are like demonic in some way. And it doesn't have to be tarot, guys. I'm just saying that was coming through. That was one example of what I'm seeing here. It could be something else. It could be that they think, like, I'm hearing the word hussy. That's like very old fashioned, but okay. They could think, like, maybe this is a more conservative family. Like, maybe it's not religious. Maybe it's more like conservative. I'm seeing a lot of red, so I'm not going to get political with it, but this could be like a group of people that look at you as kind of like a free spirit liberal or something like that. And again, this is not political, guys. I'm just saying we're using examples, right? And this is, I'm talking American politics. It's not like this in other countries. They don't even do all this mess in other countries. So this reading, you know what I mean? Take it as it resonates. But what I'm seeing here, whatever this mess is here, is this group is trying to convince it's like star-crossed lovers, or it's giving this energy of like a group of people trying to break two people apart. I was watching this movie the other night, Cry Baby. It's an old movie. It gives me that sort of a vibe. Like, this gives me like a 50s vibe, like calling somebody a hussy. Like, this group could think that you like sleep around, or you know, that you're bad news or something like that. It's like, anyways, guys, the truth is here. The truth is here. This is actually giving me a positive energy. I feel like somebody's having a spiritual awakening, and I feel like it's because of you. You know, because of you helped with, you were an agent of change in this person's life. You helped shine light on things that they didn't realize were there. You helped this person unlock certain things. I'm just seeing a lot of keys and a lot of doors. It's like I'm seeing you guide this person down a dark hallway, and you're like, oh, let's just open this door and just look inside. But we can just talk through it. And this person's like, what do you mean talk through it? Like, you could be this person's friend, or I do feel like there is like a deeper aspect of this where it could turn into something like love related. But this is giving like those movies, like the coming of age movies that you see in the summertime, where it's like kind of like an adventure movie, and there's always the one like spunkier kid that kind of like helps the other kid like get out of their shell. And they're like, come on, let's go on an adventure. Like, this is gonna be awesome. Like, let's go explore like the caverns, or like let's go down into the caves and like see what's down there. And this person's like, okay. I mean, they told me there's gonna be like demons down there and stuff. It's like this is also giving like lore. Like, I feel like there's lore about you. Like, people have all these crazy ideas about who you are and stuff like that, and you're just a normal-ass person. Well, are you? Let's be real. Are you really? But, you know what I mean. I'm saying it in a positive way. But let's get some cards. Because I feel like what's happening is you're guiding, you, maybe even unbeknownst to you, have been guiding this person through some sort of a spiritual awakening. And for some of you, this is a person, I'm just going to say all the things that this could be. This is a person that might be the person that we were talking about in that reading. This person is a demon, right? So this might be a person that you've caused a spiritual awakening in them by like walking away and distancing yourself. And it's not necessarily saying you should be with this person. So you'll know. Because this could be like a family member or something like that. But if this is like more of a romantic thing, I'm kind of seeing this as you have unknowingly unlocked. I just keep seeing this unlocking happening. Like all these doors, all these keys. And it's like you started this person down a certain road, a certain trajectory. And then they started opening all these doors, and they started to be less afraid, and they started to turn on all the lights in those dark caverns of their soul. And they started to realize what they really believed, what they thought was true. all the lies they were telling themselves. Like, I'm getting this Ace of Swords in the reverse. Like, you could have even helped put this person into some shadow work here. I'm just seeing, and this could be, I could be talking to you. Like, you could be the one going through this as well. Like, this could even be, like, you and your guides, right? So take it as it resonates here, because I'm feeling a lot of, like, different angles, but the message is the same. There's an awakening here, and it's, like, realizing that something was a lie. It's giving, like, legends, lore, like, you know, they told us that down in the dungeons the demons gathered. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then you go down there and it's just like it's just not what this person thought, or it's not what you thought, right? It's nothing of what you thought. Like, I'll give my example. For me, like, I thought tarot was actually, like, dangerous, and this is why. Not because I actually thought pieces of paper could do anything to anybody, but because I was a very spiritual person, and I always have been since I was a kid, and I had dealt with a lot of demonic entities through the years, monitoring spirits, familiar spirits, you know, spiritual attacks, warfare, psychic attacks, like, barely at the, like, edge of my life at some points here. So I was just like, okay, I'm not gonna, like, welcome more to come into my field. And this is what I'm gonna say here. This is a qualifier. You know, we are dealing with real stuff here. We are dealing with spirits. We are dealing with souls. We are dealing with people's lives. And if you are actually helping to guide people, we've got to make sure that we're combining different schools of thought, and it's not just like a biased opinion. So anyways, that's my comment on that. I think it can be dangerous, just like anything can be dangerous, right? But not in the way that I was told about the lore, that this specifically would let the devil in and all that stuff. You can let the devil in on a Sunday afternoon at freaking Chili's after church when you're gossiping about the pastor's wife. I don't want to hear it. You let the devil in, you are the devil. Maybe you should watch the You're a Demon reading if you believe that, because you might be the demon. So, with the star here, you've helped heal something in this person, or you've activated a healing. You've helped somebody see a truth where before they were believing lies and they didn't even know it. It's like, I feel like this person wants to, like, kiss your feet. I'm seeing, like, a past life. I'm seeing, like, dirt. Like, I'm seeing, like, it almost looks like Israel or something. It's something over in that area, I feel. So you could have, like, roots in, like, Islam. You could have roots in, like, Judaism. I feel, and it doesn't have to be, guys, I'm just saying, I'm seeing something like that, and I'm seeing, like, it's ancient. I'm seeing somebody get on the ground and, like, kiss somebody's feet, and the feet are, like, all dirty. It's like, and somebody's so grateful and so thankful. I'm actually seeing somebody trying to, like, pay you with coins. So maybe you're, like, a divinator, like, maybe you're a tarot reader, maybe you actually physically helped this person with, like, some sort of information, or this is just referencing, you helped this person move through something challenging, and you helped uncover something for this person. And for some of you, the story's not over. You're going to continue with this person down a road. So I'm going to leave these cards out because I feel like these are the story. Like, we have all the themes here. We have spiritual awakening, something about the shadow side being illuminated, like lies that were told being illuminated, and not even just lies that were told, just it's kind of like beliefs that we have that are, it's like this person's having an understanding, like, wait, I actually believe different things, and it's caused them to go within and rethink some things. So let's get some cards and see what we can pull out about this. Yeah, I feel like you've helped illuminate something for somebody. And it could literally, again, be something about like spiritual stuff, but I feel like it's bigger than that. Yeah, as I said, the word bigger, we have the emperor. I feel like this is like beliefs about, I'm hearing work ethic, which is really interesting. Maybe this person like overworks themselves to the bone, or they like overgive, or to the point that it's like to their detriment. I just keep getting something about a group. Yeah, there's a change. This person's seeing like, wait, I don't have to live like this. I don't have to live in anxiety. I'm hearing in depression, trigger warning. Let's just pop a trigger warning on this whole thing, because I feel a lot of like honk, deep sensitive energies here, where it's like there's things being unlocked that have to do with, you know, stuff that some of the darker themes where we can feel like a bit hopeless, a bit lost, a bit afraid, and not know which way to go. And I feel, yeah, look, here's the King of Wands. We had the Queen of Wands before. So for some of you, this is absolutely like a relationship thing. For some of you, yeah, look, we have him right here. I didn't even notice it. For some of you, there's like a truth coming out that there's a group that wanted to like Five of Swords break you two up. Because look, they're even looking at each other. I'm getting that image of like star-crossed lovers for some reason. I don't know. Like they're like looking at each other from across the way. For some of you, I feel like there was an enlightenment here regarding this person's spiritual journey, that you helped give them you helped unlock something for them, some sort of a North Star that they could follow. I'm hearing runes for some reason. It's like there's something ancient here, and there's a change happening. They're seeing that there's a group that they've been surrounded by that's been like stealing their energy, siphoning their energy. And I'm hearing things like, I didn't even think about that before. I didn't even consider that. I didn't even know I could separate from a group. Because maybe this is like their family or their friends, or maybe they're in a toxic job environment, or I feel like this person has a good heart for those of you who this is like a romantic thing. There's some sort of a change happening here because of you. I'm hearing that again. And I'm hearing that song, Because of You. What is that song? Yeah, there's like, they might even, I feel like, let's just send this person like courage, because I feel like they want to break free from some sort of chains. I'm hearing familial change. I'm hearing La Familia as well. And this could be a work family for some here, or just some sort of group dynamic that is unhealthy. I'm hearing textbook narcissistic dynamic. Like, they sent you in, like your guides sent you in to help this person to like balance something out. Again, we have the scales here. Something was unbalanced, unfair, and this person was like carrying the weight of their family line. I'm hearing their family line. All right, we got it. Yeah, you guys might like fall in love, but I feel like you're friends if this is resonating, or this is going to happen. This might be something that's going to happen. It might not have happened yet, or this might be something that's just happening in like the astral realm. This could be part of that new contract that we've been talking about here. Like this could be down the line for some here. We have the Emperor and the Four of Swords. Yeah, there might be need for like healing before this union can come together, because I just feel really happy, good energy, guys. This is like a family. This is like happiness, like actual happiness. Even if it's just kind of like simple. It's like actual true love. And it could be a friendship. Like this could be like a lifelong friend, like a best friend. Yeah, look, Four of Swords. I didn't even see that. With the Knight of Swords. It's like this person's under a lot of pressure, and you could be as well. But I feel like you have learned how to kind of work through these tougher energies. Yeah, you might have closed out some sort of a cycle that this person hasn't. So maybe you're just talking. Maybe you're just maybe you're just acting like you normally would, but this person's like, wait, what do you mean? What do you mean you like overcame that and got away from that and ended that? Like, they might not even be saying that to you, but I'm getting that they're like picking stuff up from you and they're like putting it in their pocket. Like, you make this person think differently. You help them see differently. I keep seeing the Hanged Man. So you give this person a different perspective on life, I'm hearing. I feel like this person's also kind of a hard worker. We have this Saturn energy here where I feel like you help this person see that they can actually like enjoy their life. Like, maybe this person even has money or something, because I saw the 10 of Pentacles before and it's like they don't even enjoy it. Yeah, it's like they don't even like enjoy what they've built, because I feel like their family has their hands in it or something, or they just overgive. Like, again, I feel like you were sent in as like a guide to help this person. So, let's get 3 cards and then we'll get an outcome here. I've been working with that spread recently. Very simple spread, but I feel like it helps to give us another door at the end. I'm seeing doors again. The Doors, maybe. Something about music. You could connect on music or like listen to music together. But yeah, the outcome energy, I feel like it kind of gives us like something to shoot at, like something to ground us into like what's gonna happen. Not just like talking around the topic, you know what I mean? So, hello and welcome back to the Metamystic Show. Thank you everybody for being here. We're going to get 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, and outcome. We have the Chariot with the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, see, you've helped clear something in this person's path. You could work with Ganesh, Lord Ganesha. Yeah, see, there's people in their past, 6 of Cups with the 7 of Swords, that have made them feel confused about what their options really are in life. I keep seeing this person, like, chained with the Devil, like, to things that, like, they shouldn't have to be responsible for. Like, there could even be, like, somebody in their family. I'm kind of getting this. I'm seeing, like, a mother or something that's, like, could possibly have some sort of like mental illness. I'm hearing undiagnosed, which is not for me to say, but I'm hearing that. It's like where this mother kind of like freaks out about stuff, and then I'm hearing this son. It doesn't have to be a son, but in this specific case with the mother I'm getting, because this can be any gender here, guys. We have lots of people here, and I know this applies to a lot of people. I'm seeing this mother pull on this son's heartstrings so that this son has to basically be like a partner to the mother. There's something inappropriate here. You could have also helped, yeah, with the Cancer energy, 4th house themes. You could have also helped illuminate something for this person where it's like inappropriate family dynamics, like enmeshment, kind of like incestuous ties, like these sort of inappropriate, like over the line, no boundaries situations can come from homes that either have like a narcissistic family dynamic where there's no boundaries. This can also just come from like having a home where there's no boundaries, right? Like, it doesn't have to always be narcissism, but that's just very, very common in those sorts of dynamics, right? Where people feel like they have no privacy. If the lines are blurred, it's like you feel like you have to play these specific roles. And I feel like this person took on the role, I'm hearing, of the Emperor. So it's like this person could have taken on, I'm also seeing a woman in that position as well. So if you're a woman, you could have felt like you had to take on the role of like the masculine protection energy of the family, specifically. So I feel like you're helping this person unpack unhealthy fourth house themes, family dynamics. And with the Wheel of Fortune, I see this as a compass a lot of the time. This is like you're helping give this person direction. Like you're helping give them something. I just keep seeing like archery, like hitting a target. There's something about that where you're helping them see things that they couldn't see before. It's like a guiding light with the star, where before they could have felt very confused. 7-7. We had sevens coming through recently. It could have been the reading right before this. I feel like this person's starting to understand that these people from their past, and I'm also hearing like exes, friends, like there's people that still pull on this person's energy, and it causes them to feel confused. Look, there could be like 7 energies at all times kind of in this person's energy field. Like I'm hearing, I can't even think for myself. I don't even know what I want for dinner because I have all these people like blowing up my phone. And like you could have helped illuminate something kind of challenging in this person that could have actually had them kind of move away from you a little bit. They could have felt even a little bit offended. Like you could have helped illuminate in this person that they had like a savior complex, like they were trying to save people. And then I'm seeing them get kind of heated and be like, yeah, but I have to do this. If I don't do this, the entire freaking thing is going to fall apart. I have to take care of my mom. I have to make sure this is going on. I have to make sure this is happening. So this person could have a bit of a control issue, but it was born out of, and this is part of their shadow work, it was born out of necessity. It was born out of a toxicity from their youth and from their upbringing, where they're not controlling because they want to be controlling. That's different than like a narcissist. Narcissists just want to control shit. This person's not a narcissist, and who am I to diagnose? I'm just saying it's not giving that sort of toxic energy. It's giving more, I need to control this out of fear. Because this is going to spiral out of control, and then everyone's going to be confused, and then I'm going to have to clean up the mess anyway. So I might as well just take the leadership position now and deal with this. But see, I feel like this person is going to be going from devil to emperor, even if they're a woman. It doesn't have to be a man, guys. But it's an emperor energy. Emperor is strong. They're a leader. They get shit done. This is like the shadow. Like this is a counterfeit energy that this person's going to see. They're going to understand this with the Hermit and the Sun. Through this shadow work, they're going to see that they actually can still have that leadership, take charge energy, but in a healthy way. Like they can become the emperor and get rid of this toxic control pattern I'm hearing. We do have like Saturn energy here. So in terms of signs, we have Virgo, Leo, Capricorn, Cancer, and then the fixed signs, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. We have Saturn again with the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like this person is Saturn based. They could even be like Saturn ruled. Like maybe they have a lot of Capricorn in their chart, even like Aquarius, because you know Aquarius used to be Saturn, right? So they could have like Aquarius, Capricorn, that Saturn-y stuff, or they could have some sort of prominent Saturn in their chart, because I'm seeing this person, they're doing everything, and they've always had to do everything. And I feel like you represent freedom to this person, where you could be more of like a free spirit. Like you could be maybe even more like philosophical and fun and like, hey, like let's go on an adventure together, let's like explore life. And this person's like, I can't just do that. But I feel like you're helping them see, like, wait, why not? It's my life. It's my life. right, let me take a sip here. And we'll start opening these bad boys here. This is weird, but I feel like this person sees you as like a bad boy, even if you're not a boy. Like, it's like, but not. It's like what I was saying at the beginning. It's like you represent an ideal to them that it's almost like a taboo. There's something taboo about this person. It's like it's taboo for them to be happy. Let's just say it like it is. There's something about this person, what's happened to them, that makes them feel like it's actually taboo for them to be free and happy and to do what they want. This person's in chains. I'm hearing they're ensnared. The snare of the fowler. It's from the book of Proverbs. It's like the fowlers, they catch the birds in the nets. And I feel like this person feels like they're a bird caught in a net. That bird imagery, this person could have like air in their chart. All right, card number 1. We have the 2 of Swords. Yeah, this is like not being able to see something or being caught between a rock and a hard place. I feel like this person, like we were talking about before, there is a group here. And it would be them against the group. And it's not just them against the group. It's more than that. It's like this would be a complete change in the contract, like we've been talking about. We had a reading for February, and we're going to do one for March. Coming up, guys. Excuse me. I don't know why. I just got like nervous all of a sudden. I feel like this person's like they feel like I don't know what to do. I need to either choose the collective or I need to choose my family. But I'm hearing that's not the case. They need to choose themselves. That's this message. It's not about choosing you or choosing sides or choosing. They need to choose themselves. The sun, that sun energy. It's about the ego. It's about the self, right? And I feel like a shadow side of this person is that they feel like that's selfish of them when it's not at all. It's not at all. I had to work through that as well. And see, I feel like this is you. You would be saying that. I've already worked through that. And I feel like it's kind of more nonchalant for you because you've worked through something, you've healed through something, and you could just be kind of talking or just kind of living. Because for some of you, this person sees you on, like, social media. You might not even, like, know this person yet or something. But anyways, I don't know what that's about there. But I'm seeing this person just being, like, inspired by you. And it's like you represent freedom to them in some way. And, like, peace. You represent peace. There's something about, even though they're in, like, a blindfold and they're caught between the two, see how the waters are calm behind this person? There's something about your energy and energy like it. I think you represent a thing for this person. It's you, but it's almost like you're like a representative. We had that Sagittarius angel before on the Temperance card, and we have this Judgment angel here. I feel like you're like a representative to this person of like a paradigm shift. You're like an archetype that is showing this person that they can be that too. It's like a beacon of hope that they can basically just like live the life they want to live without carrying the burden of other people. And it's a hard thing to unwrap because when you've been conditioned from childhood, it's actually kind of a subconscious thing with the devil where it's like it's in the shadow. It's pushed way down in the shadow. Like, look how young this kid is. This is like a toddler. And I feel like this person, I always see this horse as like a unicorn energy, even though it doesn't have a unicorn. Narwhal. You know those narwhals with the big horn? Those horns are actually a big tooth, believe it or not. Isn't that freaking crazy? When I learned that, I was like, what? This is a tooth? Look it up. It's technically a tooth, narwhals. It's like this person stopped like dreaming for themselves when they were like 2. That's what I'm getting. This person was like, they felt like an old man or an old woman. It's a Saturn. Saturn is typically like the old man, right? You know, the father, the discipline. And I love that energy. I'm a Capricorn North Node. And I got a lot of earth in my chart, and I believe in showing up consistently and working your ass off and staying disciplined, and we will make this happen, and we will build this bridge, and we will create things that last for generations. I believe in all of that. But there is a shadow side of Saturn that it's basically like the opposite of this Sun Leo energy, where it's like 5th house themes, like, let's have fun, let's go to the beach, let's enjoy our lives. We made all this money, we built all this stuff, but we're not even going to enjoy it, sort of a thing. So, yeah. It's like, I feel like you again, I'm just hearing the word representative. You're like a representative to this person of a new path and a new life that they didn't even know existed. It's like you're guiding them somewhere, and I don't think you're realizing you're doing it. It's just by your life lived. You're helping this person understand it's not just either or, it's both. And like they have so many freaking options, and I feel like that I'm hearing seniority. Somebody had like seniority over them. I'm also hearing senor, so maybe this person is like Spanish. They speak Spanish possibly. I had a dream the other night. I was speaking Spanish with this man. So yeah, that could be relevant here. But we have and I don't speak Spanish, so yeah, sometimes I speak other languages in my dreams, and I don't know how I do that. But I was actually in the White House, believe it or not. And I was in like the cabinet or something with this man who was speaking Spanish to me, and he was like, "Como se dice?" He was trying to like think of the word in English. It was interesting. So that could be who this person is. Something was stolen from them at a young age, and it's their autonomy and it's their joy. We have another card of the Child here. They want to keep this person as a workhorse. That's the words I'm getting. There could have been like a mother here, or even like an overbearing father for some with the Saturn. That it's like they want to keep this person as like this workhorse. This person could even like help their family financially, or help their family emotionally, or their friends, you know. It's like this person, people could have scared off like love interests to this person in the past, and I'm hearing they didn't even know this was happening. Their relationships would just go to shit, and they'd be like, why? And for a lot of them here, it's spiritually based. It's like a spiritual attack. It's not just like, oh, they scared this person off in the 3D. It's like energy. I'm hearing energy harvesting. They could have even like attached. I'm seeing those leeches, those like demonic leeches that leech your energy. I'm seeing them like attaching to like the new person that they like brought home for Thanksgiving or whatever. I'm hearing I wouldn't bring them home for Thanksgiving anymore. I'm hearing that other person say that now. But yeah, so they could have some boundaries, but I feel like it's not enough, and they're learning that. Where it's like there is a toxicity here where it's like every time they felt like they had something going with a person, this group, whoever this group is, would wrangle them back in and like break this up because they didn't want to lose. I'm hearing it again, this workhorse. How disrespectful is that? You would talk to your son like that? Really? And they wouldn't. It's subconscious, but that's what they're thinking. And for some, it's an inappropriate dynamic with the Two of Cups, where it's like this is like a replacement for a partner sort of energy, which is enmeshment. Look into enmeshment if that's something that you're not like familiar with. It's basically just like incestuous, unhealthy, like connections with family members. And it's born out of trauma. That's the point. So card number 2. Another two, the Two of Pentacles. See, there's a lot of like indecision in this person's energy field. For somebody that has the potential to be so, I'm hearing dogmatic. Yeah, so I feel like this person, it's a shadow side of this person because I just keep seeing the Emperor, the Emperor, the Emperor. And I love the Emperor. I feel like it's one of the most powerful energies in the deck. This person is the Emperor, but it's something skewed. It's like they are this energy. Look at it's so undecisive. Like, and it's because the shadow is running the show. I love how Kyle Cease talks about like the inner child, and he talks about it's really actually kind of funny to think about the fact that there's a 6-year-old kid running the show, because that's really what this is. It's like there's all this feeling of like, I don't know what to do, I don't know where to go. But what do you mean you don't know what to do and where to go? You could tell this whole room what to do, and everybody would listen to you, and you'd be right. I'm saying that to this person. But there's something about them that's like, oh, I don't know. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm saying that's the energy surrounding their aura. It's not really what's inside. So when you feel like this, it's like you try to take control of the reins somehow, and it can come across, I'm hearing the word dogmatic again. Again, this person, when I think of dogma, I think of religion, politics. I think of things that have a yes or no answer. It's us versus them. So this person might have been forced to like take sides. I feel like they're currently being forced to take sides. I feel like I'm hearing the mother has given them an ultimatum. I don't know why this mother keeps coming through, but I'm seeing the mother and I keep seeing her. So, love and light, like, I don't know. There is need for mediation in this for some people here. And for some, this is only for a couple, yeah. This is only for a few people here. You are like getting divorced from this person because of this sort of stuff. So take this as it resonates. You don't have to be with this person. This is what's happening. And for some people here, you're getting ready. This person's getting ready for you to come into union together, but this stuff has to get cleaned up. But for others here, this is like a past energy where you could even be like getting divorced from this person, or this is like a family member that is indeed having a spiritual awakening, but it's actually because you have, I'm hearing sequestered, you've secluded yourself from them, you've closed yourself off from them, and it's causing them to have an awakening, and it's like it's the same story. You're still like leading the charge for this person, and you're still an inspiration and a hope for this person, and it's almost like they're seeing you leave the frame, and they're like, the light is leaving. So it's like for some, they're actually like following you. They're following the light. And this is what's helping them. I'm hearing this is what's helping them come into their north node, because we have the Wheel of Fortune here. It's like this is helping to raise their vibration with the snake here, and it's helping them to understand what the blockages have been. It's blasting them through. This is a breakthrough energy. This is an awakening energy. For some here, the reading that I did, they're crashing out. It could be this person. Because when I see like the Tower and the Judgment and, you know, like all these big dynamic energies, the Chariot blasting through, breakthroughs, explosions, all that, it's not necessarily going to be a clean, simple, easy process when people's lives are being blown up. I just keep seeing like dynamite and blowing up rocks, which to me makes me think of like Capricorn, Saturn. I think of like the deep earth. There's a shadow side of this person that overcompensates because they haven't healed this little kid. They haven't healed the kid. So since they haven't, it's like the kid is like, what do I do? I'm scared. But they won't admit that to themselves because they could be grown. But that's the thing. I'm hearing no harm, no foul. There's no harm in admitting to ourselves that we have been in toxic dynamics. That's not a weakness. That's actually a strength. And I feel like that's yet another thing that you're helping this person see. They're just seeing things differently. That there's more than one way to live your life. There's like 1,000, there's 1,000,000, there's 1,000,000,000. And they don't have to follow these rules. Like, follow the rules, follow the rules, follow the leader, follow the rules. You have to choose a side. There is no side. I am seeing that Sagittarius energy again. It's very, like, philosophical. It's like you're helping this person understand things in a more worldwide, universal, with the star. It's that Aquarius. It's like 9th and 11th house. You're helping this person see. That the world is a much bigger place than they thought it was. And this could be you. I could be talking about you. Like, you could be experiencing this. And it doesn't have to be like an actual person. This could be you, like, leading the charge and all that. I'm saying this could be you doing shadow work, and this is just the result in what's happening. Right? So it kind of depends on where you are in the story. But I'm not really seeing much negative here other than this group that is purposely it's like they want to keep this person, because I feel for some this person supports financially or emotionally and helps this family in an unhealthy way to where this family can't stand on their own 2 feet. And it's not just the family, it's like it's a dynamic that this person has to blast through if they want to get untied from these chains. And it's something about like a contract, a devil contract. Let me just light a little something while we're here. You should clean your aura as well. Like, if this is an outside person and you're dealing with a person, their family could be like evil eyeing you, and for some of you don't even know this person yet. Like, maybe you're like me and you put content online. For some of you, I'm seeing like Instagram. Like, it doesn't have to be spiritual content. It could just be like maybe this person like follows you or something. And I'm seeing them being inspired by you, and it's like, but there's something taboo about it. I don't know what that's about, but we're just going to clear that energy out. So just make sure if you're starting to feel weird or heavy, or it could be because you're either being talked about or this person maybe like, I'm hearing, why did I do that? This person could have like brought you up to this group or a person. And because I'm seeing them like show a picture of you or something, and I'm seeing the person I'm seeing like the evil eye just like go into the picture. So yeah, look, I just opened up to the contract card. So there's something here about that. This person has like a devil contract, and you're helping them see that that's even a thing. That's my point. You're helping them see that's even a thing. I knew this was a thing since I was a kid, but I didn't have the words for it. I used to have these spiritual experiences, and I actually just had them the other day. You know, it's like I have this stuff all the time, but it's a specific experience that I'm talking about, and it has to do with contracts and agreements. For many, many years, I've had angels come to me and ask me if I wanted to agree to sign a contract on many different things. And so I had the understanding of spiritual contracts, but I didn't know how literal it really was. I thought it was just more spiritual because I've always been able to like see visions and dreams, and I've always just kind of been like the type of person that would spend like hours meditating and praying and stuff, and I would get these spiritual experiences like watching a movie like that clear, and I feel like some of you were that way as well. And so I didn't have like the terminology for it, but now it's like it's so literal. It's literally like a human contract, but it's just in the spiritual dimensions. I'm hearing order in the court. I'm hearing, what is that phrase? Something, remain silent. There's something about court here, and we did have the justice card. I'm hearing this is a lengthy process, and we do have the Knight of Pentacles. I'm hearing something about 17 years, so I don't know what that is. But anyways, let's move here. But yeah, there's something definitely about the contract that's bound this person against their will. I'm hearing, yeah, they're seeing that they can get free from this with the Fool. And they know it's gonna be a betrayal to this group, and you're helping to give them the courage to choose themselves. Or this is you and this is your guides. Card number 3 is the King of Swords. Yeah, this is like legal. There's something about like legal jargon. I'm hearing a bunch of like legal jargon. I'm seeing like paperwork and lawyer stuff, you know? Show me more about this King of Swords. I'm hearing this is the representative. So maybe you're the King of Swords. Can you give me a little on this King of Swords? Yeah, look, we have the Four of Swords at the bottom of this deck as well. There's something about this person having to, like, go no contact. Like, there's no compromise. That's the problem. We talk about the hard cases on this channel, right, guys? This isn't always going to be for everybody, because I got this message the other day from a lady that was like, never trust a psychic that tells you bad news. Well, this is actually good news, believe it or not. It's good news to the people that are dealing with hell and are burning in freaking hell right now and are trying to get themselves out of it and have been for many, many years. This is good news. It's only bad news if it doesn't apply to you. Because if you're just living like a good, happy life and everything I'm saying here is not a thing for you, of course you're going to be like, I don't receive that. I rebuke that and stuff. Of course you're going to feel that way because this isn't your story. So like, and I'm not saying that rude. I'm saying I take those comments seriously. It made me think. I was like, oh, yeah, right. Never trust a psychic that gives negative. See, it's not negative. If you're in this situation, this is positive news. Does that make sense? This is like healing news. That there's hope in a situation that was otherwise hopeless, and you're trapped and you're stuck and you're afraid and you don't know what to do, and you literally don't know what to do. Like, you're like, I don't know what to do. And then somebody comes in and they're just like, I know what to do. And of course, they might not be saying this is what you should do. They're just saying, it's like if you go to a lawyer, for example, or you go to a doctor and they just come in, they know what they're talking about, and you're like, oh, so that's all I have to do and I'll be released from this contract? Or, oh, that's even possible? Or, oh, I just have to take this medication and I'll feel better? Yes. It's very, like, matter of fact. This is laws. This is, like, spiritual laws for some, where it's just, like, I'm seeing this. These are looking like chords to me right now, like etheric chords. And I'm seeing this King of Swords just come through and slice it right down the middle. And I'm seeing this person be like, you can do that? That's actually cute. Aquarius energy. Yeah, it's like this person coming in, and this could be you. You know, you could be like the spiritual representative. It doesn't have to be that. This could be like literal, like outside information or something like that. But I'm seeing this person coming in and saying, you will win. Wasn't my reading right before this called that? You will win. And they're saying that, and they're confident, and they're like a shark. They're like a legal shark where they win like. This King of Swords will not be silenced, right? This is somebody that, oh man, they've dealt with hard cases. So what I'm getting here, because I was sitting here for a while because my phone shut off again. And it took a really long time. We have Gemini and Aquarius here as well. But while I was sitting here, I got a couple things because I was just like staring at the cards. And I was getting some information here. I was like mesmerized by the Two of Pentacles. And I know we'll get to the King of Swords. I want to ask about him. The Two of Pentacles. I'm getting this as like a counterfeit Temperance energy. It's the same thing as this. It's the same sort of energy, I should say, as the Devil card being a counterfeit for the Emperor energy. It's like a placeholder, but I'm hearing the word counterfeit. I feel like this person feels a bit duped, actually, in their situation. I feel like they feel like they were lied to. And remember at the start of this, we got the Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Swords in the reverse I was getting. But what I'm seeing on this Two of Pentacles is this person. And it could be you, or it could be that you have helped this person see this about themselves. This kind of wobbly energy that moves around in their aura and kind of makes them... This is the process that happens, especially if this is you. That's why they're having me break it down. So it's like, what this is the deception. This is the lie. It's the feeling like you have to decide between two sides, like you're caught in the middle of something. I have to make a decision between two things. That's lie number one. Now let's go down to door number two, because really it's door number two. Lie number two / door number two is that this feels wrong to this person's spirit. There's something wrong about that to this person that doesn't seem accurate. That there only be two choices and they have to make a decision. There's also an element of pressure here, and we did have that Knight of Swords where it's like there's a time pressurized feeling here where it's like you have to make a decision now. And so it puts this person, and it could be you, in this energy of like this devil energy of being desperate to have control because they feel out of control. Because of the pressure that's being put upon them. And what happens with this is even if we don't have outside people doing that to us anymore, like say there was an actual external pressure, like a parent, a teacher, friends, family members, whoever putting pressure on you, time-based energy, you have to make a decision now and you have to do this now and you have to... Even if we have grown up and we don't have that directly on us anymore, some of us do, but some of us don't. It creates a system on how the body and the mind operate together and how they function together. So a lot of this is subconscious. A lot of this is not going to be like understood, and that's why it's a shadow side. But what I'm getting is that the lies that they have to make a decision and they have to make it fast. So what it does is it causes this person to feel a sense of like uneasy and not knowing what to do. And so this comes in to make the decision, and it's coming from a shadow place as opposed to from like an emperor energy. From a calm, powerful energy of like, this is what we're going to do. And it's because this person was forced into this energy of feeling like they couldn't make a decision that like felt right to them. So what I'm seeing on this card, because I keep seeing you as this Sagittarius temperance energy that we had, and the temperance card is a similar energy to this, but not quite. The temperance is pouring one cup into another. It alchemizes energy. It transmutes energy. It can take really like complicated, upsetting, pressured energies that make you want to react. It can take those and kind of calm them down and kind of like move the molecules around and kind of calm the seas. So it's like this is kind of a counterfeit of that energy. And I feel like this person is starting to see that this energy, it's like almost there. It's almost right. When they're faced with this sort of, you have to make a decision, or it's either or you've got to choose sides, or this, you have to do something now, or we're all going to leave you, or we're all going to abandon you. This person could have like an abandonment wound. So what I'm getting here is that this person actually could be a powerful like alchemizer. I'm actually hearing magician. This person could be a powerful like energy manifester sort of. It's like it's an energy that creates more energy. I'm actually seeing the Empress, so depending. They take energy and they can like move it around and transmute it into something else. But this power has been weaponized against this person, and it's actually made them feel like wobbly. So anyways, all right, I had to get that out. But now what I'm seeing here with this King of Swords, let's look at him a little bit. I know this is a long one, guys, but like I've been like really guided, speaking of the Judgment card, to like say what I need to say in these readings, because these are like, this is a real thing happening, and so I just have to like, I have to be a Virgo about it and like give the details. Hanged Man is here. We talked about him. I'm hearing for some people this is the difference between life and death. And that reminds me of a reading that I did. The thumbnail is 2 roses. One is my left eye's twitching. There's evil eye on this connection. One is a dried rose, a dead rose, and the other one is a fresh, lively rose. And one represents death and one represents life. There's something like that here. Yeah, look, the Devil dude with the Justice card. It's like, why am I getting that this is like life and death? I feel like it had... Sorry, guys, my alarm came on. But, all right, so let's talk about this King of Swords. So this is actually very serious for some here. Like, this can... I'm hearing something like it could take this person's life or something. So I don't know. That's obviously not going to be for everybody. But there's something really dark here where it leads this person into like, I'm seeing like days of like a drinking bender. Like I'm seeing them like stumbling through the kitchen and there's like empty bottles everywhere. I'm seeing like, trigger warning, I'm seeing like a deep depression. It's like you give this person a reason. And I'm not saying that that's healthy. There is a level of toxicity in this connection. if this is a connection, and we had the King and Queen of Wands at the start, but there's growth that can be had here. I'm hearing something about a growth. Like, trigger warning, there could be something about Cancer here. Literally or metaphorically. I don't know what that's about there. Like, I'm seeing like maybe a family member being like, I have cancer. It's like, it's a really like, it's kind of like a crazy energy, guys. And I'm not saying we shouldn't be there for people if they are struggling and if they are going through a hard time, especially if it's something like medical like that. But there's something kind of sick about this where it's almost like the person is like happy that they can use this terrible thing as like a bargaining chip to get this person to not move away. But again, there's something that's not for everybody, but I just had to say that. The Queen of Wands and the Three of Wands, I feel is like a guiding light to expansion and growth. King of Swords, we have the Six of Pentacles. Tell us about the King of Swords. The Emperor. Yep. And King of Swords, please. And the Two of Wands. I'm hearing, I make a plan and I execute it. I'm hearing the Executioner. Which sounds like crazy. But this King of Swords, they make a plan and they execute it. So what is the Six of Pentacles really quick? The Ace of Cups. I'm hearing, I want to be with you. We have Aquarius. I want to be with you. The Empress. Remember I said the Empress before? But there could also be the Empress and the Emperor. It's like something has to happen first before two people can come together. Yeah, again, it's like this is you, I feel. Like helping to expand this person's like consciousness. It's some sort of a spiritual awakening. This is going to sound trippy, okay? Somebody's name could be like Trip or something. This is gonna sound trippy, okay? I'm just gonna say it. This King of Swords might actually be this person. It's like a future version of them. I know that the way that I set up the reading, it didn't seem like that. It seemed like this was another person coming in. But this is almost this. Why am I almost gonna cry right now? That's crazy. I don't know where that came from. Maybe they're going to feel that way. Maybe they're more like cerebral and kind of like a little bit more colder or detached, and they're suddenly going to start crying and they're going to be like, where did that come from? I feel like this person has real feelings for you, or they're going to. And so this is almost like a future version of this person where it's like, imagine it like this. It's like one of those movies where you live the whole life with this person. You have like It's a Wonderful Life. Interesting. It's something like that. It's kind of like It's a Wonderful Life. I'm seeing stuff moving around up there. I'm seeing like flashing lights, spiritual stuff going on in my tarot room right now. It's kind of like this, where it's like you say you meet somebody and they're like the love of your life and you live this whole life out with them. It's giving like the lamp theory. Let me know if you know what I'm talking about. It's basically like a story of, it's like what I'm saying. Like somebody lives like a whole life out and they have a wonderful family. And then the lamp starts looking a little bit weird. And they're just like staring at this lamp and fixating on this lamp. And then they like wake up from it and they realize that none of that ever happened. It's trippy. So what I'm seeing here is something kind of like that. That this is like a higher version of this person that's almost like arguing for their own case from a future time because they see what life could have been with you. And so they're like from the future planting these, like, trying to change the past so that you two, like, can align on the path is what I'm getting with the Six of Pentacles. Like, they're making a plan on how to, like, change the past from the future because they love you and they know that they love you. And it's almost like the way that things are now, it's like you're not gonna be together if they didn't make certain changes and, like, cut ties with whatever contract this is here. This is really profound, guys. Like, yeah, this like lawyer energy that, like, I come in and I win and all that. Like, I feel like that's actually this person. Took a very interesting turn. Because this person, like I said, they are an emperor. I just feel like they haven't transformed into that yet. And their future self is already the emperor. And from that place, they are guiding their own self into that position. I really hope that makes sense. Okay. Outcome. Card number 4 is the Page of Cups. That is wild. It's like all this, like, heavy energy, and then it's like, hey, how you been? I'm hearing meet cute. It could be some sort of thing where they like bump into you or something, like at a coffee shop. Or can I get a few cards on this Page of Cups? I'm gonna get out my teeniest, tiniest deck. Smallest one I got to go with the Page of Cups. Look, the Ace of Cups, guys. I feel like this person's in love with you. You might not even have met yet. This is giving, like, really spiritual stuff. Tell us about the Page of Cups. The outcome is them, like, basically saying, like, hi to you. It's like one of those crazy movies. I keep getting that, where it's like all of this stuff happens, and then at the end of the movie, it's like you see it from the beginning, and the person, like, walks into the coffee shop, and they're like, hi. But they don't know each other yet. But you just watched an entire 2 hours and 15 minutes of them showing. It's kind of like one of my favorite movies, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. But that's kind of like a harder movie to watch. It's like it's not as happy as this energy that I'm getting. But it's something like that. It's like you watch the entire movie play out. Like, they had this whole life together, and then something happens where, like, they never meet. They never met. They never crossed paths. And so it's like all this stuff has to happen. And this person it's very romantic, guys. This person's, like, doing all of this, like, crazy, like, quantum mechanics and stuff to assure that they will have this one moment to be like, hi. Very interesting. Okay, Page of Cups. I love how, like, tiny this deck is. It's so freaking cute. These are my favorites. We have Aquarius again. This is my favorite deck. These ones. I have, like, the really big ones, too. Page of Cups, please. Tell us about the Page of Cups. Because the Page of Cups is underneath the Judgment card, which is this whole reading. It's like this person is having an awakening. It's like they're waking up from a dream, and they're like, where are they? Yeah, look, the Devil, guys. It's like they're realizing that they're like not gonna, they have to change something. It's something about the timelines. Clarify the Page of Cups. We have the Hermit, and it just flew into the reverse. That was really weird. I tried to pick it up. This person, guys, and I did feel that energy, they could struggle, trigger warning, they could struggle with, like, depression with the Five of Cups, or maybe that's you, right? Struggle with, like, depression, where it causes you to like isolate and pull back like from society. But this being in the reverse is almost showing me like it's taking everything in this person to just be like, hey, like this small gesture to come out of their shell, like just to say hello, or like how you been, or something like that. Because for some of you, this is like a childhood friend or something. Look, we have the Judgment coming out, and it fell right on top of the Emperor and the Empress, guys. This is so romantic. This is literally like a movie. It's like they are waking up. I'm hearing from a nightmare with the devil. It's like they're waking up from a nightmare where they, in the reality where they like never met you. I'm like getting... It's like, it's a very like emotional feeling where it's like their heart is breaking. They're realizing like none of that happened. It's like losing the love of your life. That's what it feels like. And the star again, this person could definitely be an Aquarius or you, or have that in your charts. One more on the Page of Cups, please. We have the Four of Cups. Yeah, it's like a missed opportunity. I'm seeing it this way. It's so interesting because I was just going to talk about a train. This is a very fast energy train, the bands possibly as well. I was seeing this. I was seeing a train go by super fast. And I'm seeing a train station. It reminds me of that movie While You Were Sleeping. I love that movie. It was Sandra Bullock and what's the guy's name? With the eyebrows. What's his name? I don't know. A handsome dude. I don't know his name. But it reminds me of that movie where it's like she's in love with spoiler alert, she's like in love with the brother. And he goes into a coma, and she tells his whole family that they're like engaged, but they're actually not. She doesn't even know him. She just sees him at the train station every day and is like secretly in love with him. And then while the brother's in a coma, she actually ends up falling in love with his brother. And they're kind of like, they almost like butt heads a little bit, and I feel that energy here. And then when the brother that she was initially in love with wakes up, it's like she isn't actually in love with him. She's in love with the brother. So there might be something, I don't know what that's about. Like, this might be somebody's brother. Or it might be a metaphor. Like, it's somebody like this other one that you thought you would want. Like, you thought Peter Gallagher, I think is his name. You thought you would want that sort of a guy or girl, or however they identify. And then it's like you realize, no, I actually fell in love with somebody else that I wouldn't have thought I would have like loved so much. Yeah, look with the sun, Leo energy. I feel like you feel like this about each other. It's not an unlikely couple. It's just more... It's almost like you're friends or something, and then it becomes romantic. But what I was going to say is it's like this person, it's like a moment where... A moment like this, some people wait a lifetime. Where they're watching the train go by and you're on the train and it's just passing them by. Like the cup is passing them by and then they just like never see you again. I just open up to Aquarius again. Yeah, this is so freaking crazy. And I love these sorts of readings. We have Cancer as well, and Libra, Virgo, Taurus, Aries, Capricorn, Leo, Virgo. But we have Virgo twice. Yeah, we have Virgo twice. And I keep getting Aquarius, and now I have Leo again. So double Leo, Aquarius, double Virgo, Libra, Aries, Taurus, and Capricorn. So heavy on the earth. And then we have Aquarius and Leo, which are opposites. those signs don't have to resonate, but I keep opening up to Aquarius. Like, it doesn't have to be that those are the exact signs that everybody is, guys, but I just say them because I feel to say them. There's like a reason I'm saying it. It could even like remind you, like I said, of like somebody's brother, or like it doesn't have to be their physical brother. It could be like their friend or somebody similar. Like maybe the person that you're going to spend your life with kind of reminds you of like an old player that you used to date or something, but this person's actually not a player. They might just have some like toxic crap to work out, like we all freaking do. You know what I mean? It could be something like that. So yeah, here's our spread. A lot of blue is in this spread, which is interesting. Yeah, I feel like this is them. I feel like this whole time this has been them. It's like it's giving that like it's been you the whole time. It's like one of those, right? Yeah. It's very cute, and it's more than cute. It's like this is like destiny stuff, guys. And I keep hearing like time hop, quantum physics. Like I'm hearing like some crazy stuff. So yeah, look, I just opened up to the Empress again. I feel like this person feels like you're their Empress and they like lost you forever. So now they're doing some crazy like time travel, like quantum physics stuff here so that they can like change the timeline or like overcome like a cycle or something, all so that they can just be like, hey, can I buy you a cup of coffee? This is freaking awesome. I love readings like this because sometimes the readings get so like, yeah, I just opened up to Aquarius again on this other deck, so I feel like somebody's in Aquarius here and we have Aquarius in the world. There's something going on here, for sure. This is a beautiful reading. This is like very hopeful, and I'm really happy to give this news. So much love to everybody here. I know this was a longie, but I'm literally just a girl. So remember, you can always, I don't know, guys. I'm trying to fix my bangs these days. I know you can see them growing. But anyways, I love you guys so much. You can always listen to the show on Spotify and Apple Podcasts every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9 a.m. EST, as well as on my YouTube channel at The Metamystic. I love you guys. Thank you so much for those of you who donate and support the show. I appreciate every single donation. I try to remember to like respond to when I get like the super thanks, and like the PayPals I can't really like respond to those, but like when the Cash Apps and the Venmos come through I can like heart those and stuff. So thank you so much to everybody, and if you want to book a personal, you can always email me if you're interested in getting either a written reading or a 15 or 30-minute pre-recorded video. So much love, everybody, and I'll see you on the next one.